Margie Alcorn needs a CAT scan, but her hospital can't afford the equipment. No problem, at least for patients at Grady Memorial Hospital in Chickasha. The only mobile CAT scanner in the state is just outside the door. The unit cost over $1 million, and it's one of the most advanced whole-body scanners made. Mrs. Alcorn has back trouble, and a conventional X-ray just wasn't clear enough to isolate the problem. The CAT scanner will take 15 individual scans, or X-rays, of her lower back. Each scan view is about 5 millimeters thick. A radiologist lines up each scan with micromillimeter accuracy. Then the scans are layered together by computer, providing a three-dimensional picture, a slice of Margie Alcorn's back. With such an exact field of vision, doctors can see the problem easily. A disc has slipped. Without the mobile CAT scanner, Margie and her doctors would have been in the dark.
Well, it's convenient from both the physician's side standpoint and the patient's convenience. And the patient not having to travel, 60, 80 miles for a scan eliminates the patient's time that they have involved. The physicians are able to have the scans available here 7 days a week, whereas when they're sent to the city for scans, for instance, it may be 2 or 3 days before they're able to be scheduled for an exam, and then it's even longer before they're able to get the results from the exam.
The mobile CAT scanner has been such a help to doctors and patients that there are plans to bring another mobile unit online later this month. That way, patients won't have to sacrifice quality health care just because they don't live in the big city. For Medical Matters, Sue Lauer, Action 4. Dale Stewart is learning to live all over again. An automobile accident left him paralyzed, and his career as an oil field engineer seemed gone forever. Dale has been working with physical therapists every day for 4 months now, and he's regained some of the fine motor skills in his right hand. Now that engineering job is a realistic goal, but Dale still has a long way to go.
Dale, we're going to measure your grip strength, and I want you to hold the gauge and squeeze it as hard as you can.
Okay.
Dale's therapist is a miracle worker.
Okay.
When Dale came to the O'Donohue Rehabilitation Institute 4 months ago, he couldn't sit up, couldn't eat, couldn't move on his own. Now he can, but every movement is a struggle. Muscles are still sluggish. There's intense frustration when fingers just won't do what they're told. He gauges his progress on a unique measuring stick, his own independence.
Well, I've been independent all my life, and when you're paralyzed and you lose that independence, it's real hard to deal with. To be independent again is just real important, I think to everyone. And at first it was hard to see how it would be worth it, but now that I'm independent again, it's just a different way of life, It's in a chair, but it's just, it's fine with me,
Independence means a lot to Mike Hunt, too. His spinal cord was injured in a car crash. Doctors weren't sure he would ever walk again. You can't see the hours of therapy Mike went through, or the patience of a physical therapist who was with him every step of the way. She knew the frustration Mike felt. She knows none of this is easy. There's a long road ahead for Mike Hunt, but every journey starts with the first step. Thanks to the therapists at O'Donohue, Mike can make that first step on his own. For Medical Matters, Sue Lauer, Action 4. Dr. Richard Santelli's office has every modern convenience, and he's practicing a healing art that's 5,000 years old. Acupuncture is based on the belief that the body has a powerful energy field all around it, and that disruptions in that field cause sickness.
Acupuncturists believe areas on the wrist can indicate energy imbalances in other parts of the body. So Dr. Santelli uses a special device to determine which parts are out of kilter. Dr. Santelli found problems in the kidneys, and he's decided acupuncture may help. Ancient Chinese physicians mapped specific points on the body, which conducted healing energy to other areas. Acupuncturists believe inserting a fine needle into those points equalizes the energy field and helps get the body on its way to healing itself. Doctors still can't fully explain just how acupuncture works. They just have 5,000 years of success stories to show for it.
Here in the United States, we seem to need to research things over and over and over again. The Chinese have been doing this therapy, as I said, for over 5,000 years. They're getting results. We see them in this clinic, and we've seen them in other clinics. I see the results, so I feel it works.
Dr. Santelli uses a hollow guide to position the needle. It's only about 1/4 of an inch under the skin. Tiny electrodes are attached to the filaments to draw electricity into the aura. Once the body's electrical field is equalized, acupuncturists believe the body can heal itself more easily, and self-healing is the point of acupuncture. For Medical Matters, Sue Lauer, Action 4.